What's going on, Lucian? Come on. I'm doing all right. Sorry about not being on here. Last night I had some health issues happen, so I had to cancel on the fly, and so I wasn't on here. So right now I gotta.
I do not need to ask if you have been fed well. You have grown so tall. When this is over, we shall have many stories to tell. You and I, Father, have both got ties of memory and blood. Seems your mother and I have produced a son.
So I'm doing better than I was yesterday. Yesterday was a little crazy. I'll tell this story. I was doing a reset with my partner Bob at work, and the lights started going dim. Basically, meaning that my vision went from being out here where I could see everything and anything, and slowly started to get narrow, and it's already tunnel vision, and I could only see in front of me. But eventually, that started getting smaller and smaller too. And so when the window started getting smaller and smaller, I turned to Bob and I said, something's not right. A few minutes later, I wiped my eyes, thinking that that's going to help in some capacity. And it didn't help anything. But when I rubbed my eyes, Bob looked over at me and said, John, are you okay? And I said, no, something's not right here, Bob. And at that moment, Bob came over to make sure I was okay, and I said, Bob, can you do me a favor? Can you go buy me a candy bar or something, And so he did. But that only helped a little bit. That didn't help full measure, but yeah. So basically, I might have complications with protein powder and stuff, or something like that. So yeah. Anyways, I'm doing better now. I had a headache for over 24 hours. The headache now has, for the most part, gone. It's still slightly there, but it's mostly gone. So, yeah. Today we're just going to chit chat, just talk, do 3 35-minute streams. So, yeah. It's midnight, 45 minutes. Dang. Pretty late. Got to go in 12 minutes. All right. Okay, I see. It was a scary situation. If I waited probably 10 more minutes, I probably would have been in the hospital. So, and any more later than that, I probably would have been in the grave right now. So, not really something to joke around about. 19 subscribers, congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, I was just finishing watching the final episode of show I'm watching. So. I'll be finishing that here soon. salute. Hope everybody's doing well. All the way from South Africa. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty awesome. South Africa, that's pretty awesome. Hope we're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, the battery's crap on this damn thing. I'll translate what you said, both of you, because it just shut off, really. I just put the battery in and then... Really? Yep, that's what I figured was going to happen. Come on, power back on. I'm about to go get me some coffee, too. This thing is something else. There it is. I'll check out what you guys are saying in a second. Well, one of you just retracted it, so I can't really figure out what you said. So hopefully it wasn't something hateful or mean. I don't know. Appreciate it, Lucian. All the emojis and stuff. All right. Gosh damn, quit fucking having pop-ups. I'm all antsy right now too. Irritated easily. All right. Now I can see what you guys said. All right. So the comment that was retracted, which I don't know why you retracted it, but we're gonna find out in a second if it was. You still remember me? I'm Charlie. Of course I remember you, Charlie. You don't have to put it in you don't have to put it like that though. Hello, Kryptonite. Hello, Charlie. How's everybody doing? All right, cool. I'm glad I figured that out. What you said. I was at the kitchen helping Ma. That's awesome, man. Very respectful. What's your mom cooking? I'm about to go get me some coffee, to be honest with you. I need some coffee right now. I need some coffee, man. Man, what the hell's on my damn thing sticky? All right, there we go. All right. Now just get my laptop out, but hang on just a little. I don't know what that dish is, but I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's delightful. All right, I'm gonna go get some coffee real quick. And yes, it's pitch black. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. That headache really got me, man. I really take somebody out. It's very good. Oh, man. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. My head still hurts a little bit. I probably actually need to take medicine again for it. Just to make sure the headache doesn't come back or the migraine doesn't come back again. Yeah, bad. Oh, you did? Well, congratulations, man. That's awesome. The big boys, too. What have you been doing before you got the headache? What's going on, Cools? So to answer your question, I was at work, and we all got back from lunch a little bit before that. And so anyways, I was don't worry, I'll take care of you in a second. We all just got back from lunch, and then it slowly started happening. It was in a span of maybe 20 minutes. So, yep, it happened slowly and methodically. It's just like just the window started closing in, and eventually I couldn't see in front of me at all. It was like a tunnel vision, and Bob would be standing on this side right here, but I couldn't see him, or he'd be standing over here and I couldn't see him at all. So eventually got things a little straightened out. I got a minor headache right now, but yeah. So, yeah. And then, so right after that happened, or during that whole process, so at work and back from lunch, you saw another worker to your right and saw another on your left. No, okay, so the guy I was working with, Bob, him and I were doing a reset, and which basically just taking stuff out of a bay, put new stuff in a bay, that kind of thing. we were doing that with a few different bays, and we were finishing up the final bay for the day. And he was working on something, and I noticed that my vision was a little screwed up, and then like one of my eyes had like this, every time I would just start looking, it would have this like glare and stuff on it, rapid glare on it. And so I would start wiping my eyes and stuff, seeing if there was like dirt on my eyes or something like that. It wasn't that, and then it started getting worse. And what I'm talking about, when I, looked on both sides and like was like this, and I couldn't see him on this side. He was like standing right beside me, and I couldn't see him. That's how bad my vision was. And so I asked him if he could go buy me a candy bar. And he went and bought me a candy bar, and the vision got slightly better, but it wasn't really that great. And I was gonna buy me some stools. Oh, my hair. I was going to buy some stools that same day, and I had to hold off until today. So I got them today, and I got them set up today. But I couldn't do it. So after work, I basically sat in my car for about 15, 20 more minutes until I felt like it was safe enough to drive home. So it wasn't good at all. But yeah. I still am a little rough, but I'm not. My vision's back. I just my vision is sometimes a little shaky, but right now I do still have a headache. I've had a headache for over 24 hours now. So, but it's a light headache though. But I'm gonna take medicine before I go to bed. What's going on, Switch Kid? Welcome back. Candy bars are the worst when you have bad vision or a headache. Well, I disagree. I disagree because I don't think it was just a headache. So it's one of a couple things. This is just my opinion. It's like a dang doctor or anything to have this happen. It was either the protein powder. Maybe I've been having and consuming too much protein powder, and I might be allergic to something in that protein powder. I could have had my blood sugar could have just bottomed out and just dropped on me. And so if it was the blood sugar, that's why when I had the candy bar, it helped and my vision improved. But then I got slightly dizzy and stuff, because it was, it was improving, but it was also, hindrance on the same part. And that's also explains why I had a slight headache at the time, and then it turned into a migraine later because of the blood sugar. But that also explains why I had the bad vision, like really, I can't even compare it because my vision was almost completely gone. I was almost blind, basically. So, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I was almost completely blind for just temporarily, I guess. But it's still like, what the hell am I supposed to do? So I think it was that, or I have a tumor in my head. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not that one, but if it is, okay. Well, for me, I guess, yeah, I get that. Because for like high blood pressure and stuff, it's not necessarily the best thing to do. But if if your sugars like just bottomed out and just fell straight to the floor, a candy bar is one of the better things to have because it has obviously sugar in it. Normally on a typical day, I don't have candy bars, and lately I've been trying to eat more chicken and stuff and more bacon, turkey bacon, and, because I'm trying to get my protein levels up because I can't consume protein powder anymore because I think because I'm assuming right now that I had some kind of allergic reaction to the protein powder. because I might have been having a little too much of it, and so it was overstimulating my body, and then sort of have like a reaction to it, and so it's a negative, has a negative connotation on your body. So, but I'm feeling better now. So partially, still got a light headache right now, but it's nothing to notice right now. I've had that for most of the day, but it's nothing that's not letting me function in society right now, which I really don't function well in society anyways. I keep to myself. So, and those stools, they're nice. I showed them my mom and she really liked them. I got them home. Well, I took them out to my car. So I purchased them. Noticed right off the bat that they said, so I scanned them and they said they're $208, for the set of 2 stools. And I was like, what the hell? But they were returned. They were special ordered. They were returned to our store, and then our store management team decided to put them. They had technically 2 sets of these stools that were on sale for $41, and then they also had a Christmas wreath, a special ordered one of those that was also on sale, which I don't want one of those. But I was like, I need some stools. I want those. And so this week right here is one of our special discount weeks for employees. And so I went ahead and took advantage of that and bought myself a, 2 stools for, the sale price is normally $208. I got it for $42, but with my discount, it was $35. So with tax included. So pretty good deal. So I basically took them out to my car and I tried to fit them into the car, but the box was big, so it didn't fit. So I had to take everything out. So put half of it in the trunk, half of it in my back seat, and then took the box back inside. And I know I'm off the clock and everything, but I took it back inside and put it in the trash compactor and all that stuff, and then went home. So I don't think there's a problem with that. So because I work there at that store, so I don't think there's a problem with it. So just I didn't want to break down the box anymore to put it in my trunk or anything. So yeah. And the food I made tonight was like pepperoni, turkey sauce, or turkey, cheese, and hash browns, and like this little biscuit thing. Five minutes. 5 minutes. Oh. I'm ready to go to bed. Ready to go to bed. I gotta make food too. I might end this one early. Well, I guess this is gonna be the first of three. I gotta go make my lunch for tomorrow, so I'll be back on here shortly. So stay tuned. Two more streams to come. All right, they're both gonna be around 30. I'll do 33 minutes tonight. All right, peace, guys.